Guess what, you guys? Hey guys, it is that time again. It is Saturday. Sorry, I look so tired. I feel all bleh. And I want a nap. I want to have a sleep right now. I went out really early to watch The Dark Knight, which, by the way, is freaking phenomenal. So, with Twilight, the theme this week was to pick a Twilight character we would be in the book, and make your own and stuff. And there were some really creative ones. Ivan's was really funny. It was really cool. He got really in depth with it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be as in depth. So, but if I was a Twilight character, I would just be a random kid at the high school, just a normal boy. But I wouldn't be a vampire hunter or anything. I would just be a kid who walks on the halls with his books, who's trying to go to his classroom. But what would make me special and what would make me deserve my own little chapter of Twilight is I'd be the only guy in the whole entire school who did not swoon over freaking Bella Swan. I'd be like, who is that girl? Ew. She's gross. That would be me. I'm not gonna lie. And I'd give her the dirtiest looks ever. I'd give her looks of death, and I would walk off tops, and she'd be like, what is that guy's deal? And I would also be sitting in the cafeteria, staring at Edward, being like, why does he look like a vampire? I mean, how obvious is it that he looks like a vampire? This guy is extra pale, and he looks like a rock. I wonder if he feels like it. And I would bump into him purposely, so my arm would break, and they'd be like, that guy's a vampire. Then I would go tell Ivan, so Ivan could kick his butt. But I'm pretty sure Edward would know that we knew because of his mind-reading abilities. So, just cancel that out. And also, every single day in class, in school, I would try to make out with Alice, but I would always fail miserably because she would avoid me because she could see at a time that, hey, this kid is going to make out with me. I should leave because I don't want Jasper to kill him. So, but yeah, that would be me. It would deserve its own little spin-off novel. I think. That's just me. Oh. Okay, Chantal, your challenge was actually a lot more complicated than I'd expected. So, I have the quote sitting in front of me, and instead of physically writing out full-blown story, which I was going to do, we're gonna have story time right now, and I'm gonna make up a story off the top of my head as I'm talking. So let's do this. Okay, so it's a beautiful day out, and the Cullens decided we want to play baseball with Bella and Charlie. So they talked to Bella, and Ed was like, invite Charlie, we'll play extra careful, and we won't be so superhuman and freaky towards him. So Bella was like, oh, I don't want to, and she was being a brat and a jerk and all that stuff. So then she gives in, and she goes and talks to Charlie, and Charlie's like, yeah, cool, that's awesome. I would love to, even though I don't really like Edward anymore, but still, that would be dandy. So, they go over there, and when they decide who plays first, Alice says, I'll play for rock, paper, scissors, and Edward says, why don't you just tell me who wins? And then Alice says, I do. Excellent. So they're in their little dugout, and, they're getting ready, and Emmett, he's the catcher, and Edward is pitching, and then Alice is on Bella's team with Charlie, and then Charlie goes up to Bella and says, Bells, we're up to bat. So Bella grabs her bat and she goes up to the, batting plate. she grips her bat with death grip, and she's patting on her back, and she's trying to look all awesome, but she just really looks stupid and ridiculous and retarded. And she's batting this, and then Emmett, behind the plate with his gloves, mocks her and by saying, "Ooh, scary." So then Edward grips his ball and he throws it and hits her in the back of the head. I mean, he strikes her out, and then she goes back to the dugout. And then it's Edward's team and stuff up to bat. And Charlie's pitching, and they didn't know this, but Charlie's a beast at baseball, and he has a killer arm. He has a screwball that he does. He throws it, and does this. Yeah, you guys don't know that, but yeah, Charlie Swan is a beast at baseball. So, Edward is up to bat. Charlie throws the ball, strike one. Edward swings and looks stupid, and, throws it again with his killer death ball ray. And strike two for our so-called hero, Edward. And then Charlie, I'm telling you, man, this guy's a beast. So he grabs his ball, holds it, and he throws it. This time, it goes in the opposite spiral direction and even does like a hump. And it kind of does like the waltz on its way there. And then Edward gets struck out again. And he gets really, really pissed off. And he grabs the ball and he crushes it in his hand. And he says, "You're awfully small to be so hugely irritating." And he throws on the field and the laces go everywhere. And then he runs away like a baby, tears streaming down his eyes. And he goes in the wood. So basically, the moral of the story is, Edward, you're just a big baby and a brat. And you need to grow up. Thank you. That is story time. That story wore me out. So, with Shane's challenge, I had to pick an adjective for each individual Miss Fantastic. Apparently, you guys are married, but I had to pick an adjective for each individual Miss Fantastic Twilight, and an adjective that describes you in one word. This is tough. I will not reveal at all what it is, so this is up to you guys in the audience to decide. Innocent, very, very bold, lovable, fun, very, very fun, fun. Marvelous, adorable, joyful and jubilant. Chadley, I'm really sorry that I couldn't get to your challenge. I really like the idea, and I want more time to think and get more creative with it. I've just been having a lot of time with school and planning some stuff out. But I will get to it next week. Can't wait to do some marching action. Okay, guys, so once again, I have my Final Cut Pro Box Death, and I have everybody's name right here, boys and girls. And I'm gonna throw it in here, and your challenge is gonna be, you have to explain how different Twilight would be if it was in a different era, like if it wasn't in the 21st century, if it was in the 1700s, not Edward's point of view, more of Bella's point of view, like just the whole general story. So I'm gonna throw these in here, BAM! And good luck. Totally random. This is random. This is the lucky one. This is brother Ivan. You have fun with that. You're lucky because I won it. Okay, so with this epilogue, I'm just gonna say that my friend is mad that I stole her word bleh, and she thinks she coined it, which I did get it from her, admittedly. So I need a new word then, because she's genuinely PO'd that I took it. I was gonna go more for like a booyakasha kind of word. Or not. What?